All right, hello Speed SF drivers. I am your host Joe McGuigan, and welcome to your Sonoma video. We'll be running Sonoma Raceway for 2 days in a row. Looking forward to it. Now, let's get the COVID protocol stuff out of the way. As normal, we're going to follow the CDC guidelines still, which is wearing masks, maintain that 6-foot social distance. However, you are allowed passenger, but they have to meet one of two criteria. Either they are a crew member that arrives in the same car as you do at the morning of the check-in. They can't come get a wristband after you've already checked in. They have to be in the car with you to get checked in, or somebody that cohabitates with you, and you have to show proof of that cohabitation. You know, whether matching license addresses or, you know, something that shows that they live at the same address as you. So that's the one change, is that you can have a passenger now, but you've got to meet one of those two criterias. Now, aside from that, we're going to have business as usual. It's Sonoma Raceway. There is a sound limit in the morning, you know, where it's 95 dBs, but after 9 o'clock it jumps up to 103. Plenty high, plenty of you know, sound limit to make it work. There are people that do fail, but that's for them to figure out and try to fix. So make sure you've done your research ahead of time. If you know you're above 103, know that you've got to get under that. Now, when you arrive, there's going to be a drive-through check-in right near the first set of garages, garage 3940. That's where the staff is always pitted. You're going to want to drive up to that check-in lane, show us your digital waiver, and show us that online driver's quiz of 100%. You may take that quiz as many times as you need to pass, but if you watch the other video that's included in this email, you should pass. So, with that in mind, once your check-in's done, you're going to get all your wristband, you're going to be good to go in that sense. Just check your schedule, listen for the announcements. Now, the track entrance is going to be between the two sets of garages. There's a ramp that leads down to the hot pits, and as always, there's going to be a fast lane, slow lane. Fast lane goes out first, slow lane goes out second. Okay, when you're entering the track here at Sonoma Raceway, it's going to put you between 1 and 2 up the hill there. Just do a quick peek as you're coming out. Make sure you're not going to cut off somebody as you go into turn 2, and just be courteous to each other there. Now, the first 1 or 2 laps in the first session for every run group is yellow flag. If you get to a manned station, not an unmanned station, and it's not waving in yellow, you may assume green at that point. But again, for the first lap at least, they're going to be yellow flag. Usually they do a second lap as well. During those yellow flag laps, I recommend wave to the corner workers. That's for you to get a familiarity of where they're at, and also says thank you, because they are your lifeline. Now, once you're on track, you're going to be just, you know, get a feel for everything. Look around again for those flag stations. You're going to see checkered flag in 2 spots. You're going to see checkered flag on the start finish, and you're going to probably see it around the turn 10 area. If you see it at turn 10, you know your session's done. Just take the hairpin exit there. The only track exit available is the final turn. Stay left of before going to the hairpin, and it'll put you along the outside wall and drop you off by the gas stations and in front of Wine Country Motorsports. If you need to cool off your car, that's fine. You can do big circles in the pit area, but keep it 10 miles an hour or less. Now, as far as the parking is concerned, there are red lines in the Sonoma parking area. You may park inside those red lines, but do not park outside those red lines, because now you're blocking the fire lane, or you're blocking another person from being able to get out once they're parked there. So be aware of those parking situations. I've had to make announcements in the past, and people have to move. It's not fun to move all your stuff after you set up. So please, please, please be aware of that when you get there. We'll be doing cool down meetings as needed, so listen for the announcements as that. And again, just be courteous to each other, wear the masks, obey the CDC guidelines for now. Things are getting better and better, and as they go on, you know, we're going to return completely to normal here soon, hopefully. As far as passing rules are concerned, refer to the sheet, but you know, we have open passing and the mixed group, pretty self-explanatory. You guys are point by recommended. It's always recommended no matter what. But low intermediate group, you know, and high inter, if there is one, you guys are going to be point by required, and that's only on the straightaways. So again, refer to your run group rules. It'll be on the sheet as well. If you have any questions, find myself, find another staff member there. We're here for you, and we look forward to seeing you at Sonoma. See you then.